Hi everyone, I was walking the park and I come across this. Here there's a risk of contamination on this park. It doesn't mean that anybody's going to be contaminated, but there's a chance that you'll be contaminated because supposedly, but what they're saying here, this name is sporotricose. It's kind of a virus or disease. It's more like a virus that can contaminate people, and this virus lives in organic wet areas. And the park is raining today, and it's definitely an organic wet area. So knowing this, I'm just gonna get off the park. I'm not gonna take the chances. But there's a lot of people I saw early, and it's still right now. They're running there, they're walking. They take the chances, of course, the possibility that this happen is extremely low. That's what happens with people. They start getting those blisters. So they imagine that the possibility that this happens is extremely low to people or to animals. But I appreciate the state of São Paulo and the city. This is São José, Rio Preto-SP. I appreciate that they actually took the time to put this sign, and I'm definitely not gonna take this risk. I'm not gonna take the chance. I do understand that the chance something happens here is extremely low. Otherwise, this place will be definitely banned, and nobody could come over. So it's definitely low. But I'm not gonna take these chances. I'm already here for a while, and now that I know this. And I think that has to do more to walking this way. That's why they put a sign here, where you'll be closer to all the green and stuff. So no, I'm not gonna take these chances. So I'm just gonna bounce and do something else, walk around. But walk around on the street. I can walk around over there. Not inside in here, in a safe place. So I mean, this is not like really dangerous. The possibility that something happens is small. But I'm not gonna take the chances, especially because I'm not from this city, I'm not from this state, and I'm definitely not gonna take the chances. Definitely not.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hi everyone, I'm here in another part of the lake. This tree here is interesting. At nighttime, it turns green, the light up, the stars bright and white, and the rest of the tree turns green. This for Christmas time, because we're here in the beginning of January, so Christmas just passed by. I like that building right over there. This building here reminds me home, It reminds me of the US. The way they build the buildings, look at that house. The old buildings that remind me the way we build in the West. And there's like a church, I think, right at the bottom. I look at this and I was like, whoa, that's so familiar, that's so similar to home. It's like, I don't know what they have. Probably looks like a big warehouse. Probably is a factory or something, because they have the chimney too right there. And then over here you see the buildings. It's funny because the cameras show the buildings so tiny and small, but the buildings are massive. They got massive sizes. I don't know why the camera can't capture them well. They look small by the camera, maybe because it's far away. So they look even smaller but they're actually big. And they're much closer than the cameras The way you look in the camera, it looks like they're far away, but they're not. They're kind of really close to what I am right now. I guess just the way the camera portrayed them. They're much closer than what they look, and they look much smaller in the camera than they actually are when you look at a naked eye. It's interesting, you know. Yeah, that's the other side of the city. There's a lot of green in the city. I like that, especially because it's supposed to be hot in here, but it's not really hot. Not compared to my city. My city is much hotter than this, and there's not that much green, and there's no lakes, nothing like those things here.
Hey, wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hi everyone, I came close to find out what their buildings are. Whatever they used to be, they're no longer. That I know for a fact. This part of the building here is a theater nowadays. Of course, used to be something else. This part of the theater here is for education of infant. So you're, and this part of the building with the chimney on it, right there, this says this is school. It comes to school. So whatever they used to be, they're no longer. But it's interesting, you know, and I really like the design. Reminds me home. Big windows, you know, all that stuff. The roof, the design, the triangle shape right here. This old building, definitely really old. It looks nice. Looks really looks cool, you know. And it started drizzling here right now. Look what I found close to the park. I don't want to come too close, then I'm afraid it might get scared. But there's a lake. Look at that. Those beauty. Wow. It's just right here, laying on a from here can have a good idea how the city really looks like.
Just trying to give you something.
It's a beautiful place today, you know. I like those buildings over there. Up here's downtown area. Of course, behind those buildings there's more buildings. The city is quite big. Here, down here is the bus station. I don't like this bus station because the bus station is connected to the city buses. The intercity buses, those are intercity buses. They go to close small cities, satellite cities of the city. I really don't like this. I think it's a mess because they're connected. Those big buses are interstate buses, and they're connected to the small city buses. I don't really like that. I think it creates a mess. So this is the bus station with the city buses. I don't even know what to call this thing. They're combined together, but this is the bus station. That's what it is technically. I don't even know if they still use these tracks today. Probably they do. They look well made. That's pretty much how the city looks like. It's funny because those buildings are so tall, but when you look at the camera, they look so tiny and small. They're not that far away. They look so close by. When you see by naked eye, you're gonna try to zoom. Those buildings are big. And by naked eye, they look giant. But when I put in the camera, they look so small. I'm gonna take those for example right here. Now they look giant, right? When I move the camera, they look so small. but they're actually real big buildings. They're white too. That's the best view I think I can have from downtown area. Unless I'm flying, of course. Oh, look what I got. Yeah, actually it does work. It does work. It's for cargo only, but yeah, it works. You know, in Brazil, railways is like, they have almost none. So to see it is kind of surprising. Brazil has almost no railways at all. And I guess 100% to almost 100% of the railroads in Brazil is to carry cargo. Wow, this is something that you don't see every day around here. Wow, look at that. Look at that. I think here used to be the old station, now there's space over there. Cause like it's only for cargo, so there's no transportation of people any longer. So I think that was the old station. It's all covering fence right now. Yeah, it's only for cargo. That's why they put a fence on it. Nobody needs to come close to the track. Man, this is massive. It's way longer than I thought it would be. Wow, look at that bad boy. Man, this is massive. It's the first time I see railroad in Brazil and working actually. It's amazing, man. This is massive. Look at that. I'm going to stop recording, otherwise I'm going to be recording these I don't know for how long. Oh my god, look in the back. Look at that in the back. This thing keeps coming. Holy shit. Let's see if we can see the end of it. Nope. Nope. I cannot even see the end of it. Wow. And it's drizzling right now, so I'm definitely going to start recording. Oh, now it's the end right there. The blue one right there. That's the last one. Finally I can see the end of it. Wow. It's massive. Massive.